Hello everyone, I'm back again and I'm here today after a lot of thought process. I am going to begin again recording my videos. So today I'm here to ask you a very important question that are you trying to live a perfect life? Okay, a perfect life where it can be a different type of a perfect life for different individuals in different age groups. Okay, so if you are a student who's pursuing university and is trying to complete the program, or you have graduated, you have completed your post graduation, and you are about to jump into a job, okay, and you're going about to start your work, or are you an individual who is in a relationship and is maybe ready to get married, or you are a person who's married and both husband and wife, both of you are working right now, or you are a person whose children are growing up and they are teenagers and they're about to uh, go to the college. So you see, it's a cycle. I started with students who are going to the university, so obviously there are some parents who are going to about to see that their children are going to university. So all of us are trying to live a perfect life wherein we are trying to follow the set standards that are laid down by by our societies, by our communities, by people around us. But then, have you ever taken a pause to understand what you really want? Okay, it's very, very important that more than most of the time we try and avoid this question, but it's important that we know what are our priorities. Okay, what do we really want in life is something that is difficult to answer. um, I will start with something simple. When I was on vacation, I thought of recording a number of times. A lot of times, these things that came to my mind, and as I had said before, that I speak from my heart and I speak about things that matter to us, but we don't really openly speak about it, right? So wherever you are, setting your priorities is very, very important. But before you get into priorities, it is important to understand yourselves. Okay, so wherever you are right now, please pause and try and reflect upon yourself. Okay, I think the most important thing in this world is the internal growth. Okay, now this internal growth is something that you have to constantly work upon, is something that nobody is going to hand it over to you. It is not the external growth. Our bodies are growing on daily basis. They are not growing old. Yeah, so overall the physical or the external growth is happening. It is not in our hands, but the internal growth is certainly in our hand, and which means that we should understand what we want and be ready for different things in life. Okay, but I want you all to take a pause and I want you all to focus on your internal growth. Okay, and think about what do you need for that internal growth, right? It is something that we lose as soon as we go to school. Okay, especially after the age of 10. Okay, after that things start changing a lot. So when we are venturing into a new areas or new phase of our life, we often don't know how to go about it, and what to carry with ourselves to that particular place. So be it going to university, be it entering a new relationship, be it starting a new job, I think you should carry a few things with you. Okay, those few things are: have a warm heart, an open heart. Okay, a warm heart means that you are being able to be compassionate to people around you, and you are open to understanding how the community or the society is working. The second thing that you need to put in this basket is ability to change. Okay, when you are, and for good. Okay, so ability to change for good, meaning that I identify what are my weaknesses and then I work on it. Okay, but it's not easy to find out weaknesses. Sometimes our strength can be considered as a weakness. I'll give you a very good example of this. I'm not a very extrovert kind of a person. I'm a situational extrovert, right? So which means that I speak when I'm surrounded by known people, and that too I have a limited conversation with them. I'm not a speaker as such. So I had to make it as my strength. In a lot of places where I worked, some of the people would kind of comment upon this, that you don't talk that much, and which they considered as the fact that I don't have anything to say. Well, that is not how it was. I believe and I know that the less I speak, the better it is, because it is not always necessary to put forth your opinion and fight the fights that are not required to be fought. So, yeah, I believe that speaking a little less is much better than speaking a lot more and people still not really respecting what you're saying. So I like to speak less, and that is something that I have carried along with me. I have you can say I have worn it on my sleeve. I'm proud of it, and I believe that that is who I am. And after so many years, and with the recent organization where I am, I realized that that is something that people appreciate about me. That is something that people admire about me. And in every community, you will find one or two people who will respect you for it. And those are the people who are the real, I would say, the real people. Okay, so try and identify that strength and stick to it. You don't have to change that. Okay, it need not be a weakness as other people might perceive it to be. So when you spend time with yourself, you will identify and you will know how to understand what is your strength, what can be perceived as a weakness, but you can still stick to it and you can carry it forward. Be it the fact that you are going to the college, this is your first day, your first month, be it your first job or your change of job. It's very important that you acknowledge the fact that it cannot be a perfect day. Not every day is going to be a perfect day. You will commit mistakes. That is going to show that you are trying to grow. Okay, you are growing because you're learning new things, and when we learn new things, we obviously make mistakes. Okay, you have to acknowledge that, and give yourself that opportunity to make mistakes. It's all right, but what you have to do, remember, in this is that you don't repeat the same mistakes again and again. Okay, when we repeat the same mistakes again and again, it is a habit. It is not something that we are working towards. Okay, so let's say that if I forgot to do my calculations properly, and I presented a wrong figure, and then it came back to me, which showed me that okay, I should have been more careful. I should do a double check before I submit my report. I should apologize to the person who told me that this was a mistake. And when I apologize, when I say sorry, it is considered as a genuine mistake and it is accepted, right? There's nothing wrong in saying sorry, and just ensuring that it does not happen again. Then it is, as I said, it becomes a habit. And then finally, I would say that all you need is an open mind, that people are going to be different than you. Be sensitive towards your own feelings as well as other people, and don't judge anyone, because in today's world we are doing a lot of judging. We are constantly jumping to conclusions. There are times when we don't like a few people around you. We may not match in our energies, but try and avoid those people. So if you're going to a college and you have been trying to be friends with other students and they are not really accepting you that much, don't judge them, leave them alone, and you be by yourself. I always say that it's always better to be alone rather than surrounded by people who influence you in a negative manner. Okay, so either if you are going to college, or if you're starting a new job, or if you're starting a new organization, no matter which industry it is, be it education, be it aviation, be it hospitality, be it corporate, whatever it is, create your own space. It will take a little bit of while, but you will see a phenomenal growth within yourself, which is going to help you to perform in the right manner. Okay, to do your work really really well. After all, you are there to work. correct? You're there to work, be it in job or be it in university. Okay, so when you're going to university, your focus should be on studying, your focus should be on your own internal growth. Have fun, but don't get bogged down by something like, I'm not being accepted by other students, or at workplace my colleagues don't call me for their parties and all those things. Just leave it alone. Those, if those things are not happening with you, they are not meant for you. Okay, be happy with who you are. I'm sure that there are opportunities and there are better things to do rather than what you are asking. So I strongly believe that things, when the things don't work out as per what we want, uh, then it is just not your thing. Okay, it was never planned for you. So try and ensure that when you enter a new place and a new organization, or wherever, whichever new phase of your life, maybe you're getting married, um, it is a common thing, personal or professional. We are all basing everything on relationships. My next video will be on this, but I can only say that whenever you're doing something new, and on regular basis, please don't try and work towards, or stress towards making it a perfect life. It is not a perfect life. We cannot make it perfect. Every day is different, and all you need is, please have a warm heart, a heart which can, and an open mind which can understand things that are around us. Be ready to make a good change rather than just change for people because they are influencing you to do something. Be ready for a good change that helps you to become better as internally, right? Again, the internal growth is what we are talking about. And also remember that, no matter what you do, you cannot make it perfect. So 0.1% of change in yourself on daily basis. Okay, so for example, I can say that, if I'm not smiling too much, if I'm a person that I don't smile often, I will try and smile at, as many people as possible in my, workspace, uh, and of course, wait for the other person to smile as well. It's not as if like I'm smiling at everyone. Overall, wherever you are required to, when you are surrounded by people, when you're talking to people, you will smile, and be a little bit more aware of what you're saying and what you're doing. Okay, I think these are the things that we don't talk about, this, because this seems to be very generic, but in our mind we are constantly thinking about this. I am recording this video only for the reason because, uh, I have faced this, and this is my own personal experience, that it is not easy to enter into a new phase of your life. Okay, when we are graduating, when we are uh, applying for the new job, we are surrounded by new people, and then, or maybe we are getting married, we are going to live with another human being, which who is in love with us or not in love with us, whether it's a, whatever the situation is, we are ultimately living our lives with those people for those many hours. Okay, so if you are in university, 8 hours a day, job 8 to 10 hours a day, relationships 24 hours a day. So it's like, it's difficult. We don't really give importance to these matters, but only when the internal growth happens, that is the time when relationships and our workspace, wherever we are, relationships at different places can become better, and then this ultimately can affect the way the world works. Okay, so my main aim is to ensure that we all somehow manage to understand and remember that we all are fighting our own fights, and we are all going through our own struggles. Nobody's struggle is more difficult than the other. It depends on where we are and who we are and how much can we tolerate. Okay, so don't underestimate anybody else. Be sensitive, be more open towards understanding your own situation and the other person's situation. And remember, it's not a perfect life. Don't try to make it perfect. It's only going to make you, stress you a lot. So, and which means that you'll not enjoy the journey, you'll not enjoy every single day. uh, okay, So hang in there, and I will keep on posting more videos based on this. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. Namaste.